Kelly Clarkson, the powerhouse vocalist whose career has been a testament to raw talent, unyielding perseverance and heartfelt authenticity, marked a deeply personal milestone with her return to the Las Vegas stage. After a period of profound grief and introspection following the passing of her ex-husband, Brandon Blackstock, Clarkson stepped back into the limelight with her studio sessions residency at the Coliseum at Caesar's Palace. This wasn't merely a comeback, it was a reclamation of joy, a bridge between her inner healing and the communal magic of performance. On that fateful opening night, what began as a solo showcase evolved into an unforgettable tapestry of love stories, as Clarkson became an unwitting yet delighted architect of engagements, vow renewals and anniversaries, turning the venue into a haven of romance and renewal. The Coliseum, with its opulent grandeur and storied history of hosting icons from Celine Dion to Adele, provided the perfect canvas for Clarkson's renaissance. As the 43-year-old entertainer, beloved for her Grammy-winning pipes, daytime talk show empire and ever-relatable persona, took the stage, the air hummed with empathy and excitement. Fans, many of whom have followed her journey through divorce, motherhood and now loss, sensed the weight of her absence. Clarkson, ever the truth-teller, addressed it head-on in her opening remarks, her voice steady yet laced with emotion. Life throws curveballs that knock you flat, but getting back up? That's where the real music happens. She dedicated the evening to those navigating their own storms, setting a tone of vulnerability that permeated every note. Her setlist was a masterful curation of her catalog, spanning the soulful anthems of her country phase to the pop belters that defined her American Idol victory. Kicking off with Stronger, What Doesn't Kill You, Clarkson infused the track with fresh intensity, her vocals soaring to the rafters as if defying gravity itself. The crowd, a mix of diehards and Clarkson merch and newcomers drawn by her residency buzz, responded with thunderous applause, their cheers a collective embrace. Midway through, she pivoted to deeper cuts like Piece by Piece, a song born from her own paternal reflections, now layered with the complexities of her recent widowhood. Here, Clarkson's piano skills shone, her fingers dancing across the keys in an intimate interlude that hushed the arena, drawing listeners into her emotional core. But the true alchemy of the night unfolded in its unscripted moments, as Clarkson's show serendipitously intertwined with the lives of her audience. It started with a young man in the front row, heart pounding visibly, who stood during a ballad break to propose to his partner of 5 years. The spotlight swung their way and Clarkson, spotting the scene from her perch, paused mid-note, her eyes widening in delight. "Oh my God, yes. Say yes," she exclaimed, mic in hand, as the woman nodded through happy tears. The engagement ring caught the light like a tiny supernova, and the crowd's roar rivaled any encore. Clarkson, beaming like a proud aunt, quipped, "That is so sweet, y'all just made my whole comeback." She invited them on stage for a quick hug, sharing a whisper of advice, "Hold on to that spark, it's rarer than a perfect high note." Not content to let the magic fade, Clarkson wove the couple into the fabric of her performance. As she transitioned into her next song, a soaring rendition of Since You've Been Gone, she turned to them with playful candor, "Ignore this one, okay? Just stay in this moment, hang out there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe go to the bathroom. I don't want to poo on your parade." Her humor, self-deprecating and infectious, elicited peals of laughter, transforming a high-energy breakup banger into a cheeky toast to new beginnings. The couple, flushed with joy, danced in the wings, oblivious to the lyrics, lost in their bubble of bliss. It was a masterclass in Clarkson's stage presence, reading the room, amplifying the human element, and ensuring every soul felt seen. The evening's romantic thread continued when later in the set, another couple caught her eye, this one celebrating a decade of marriage. Clarkson, spotting their anniversary sign amid the sea of lights, halted her band for an impromptu spotlight. "You made it a decade? Yeah, look at that," she declared, her expletive landing with the perfect mix of irreverence and warmth, drawing cheers and whistles. She regaled the audience with a quick anecdote from her own marital past, reflecting on the beautiful mess of long-term love without delving into pain, instead highlighting the growth it fosters. Handing them the mic briefly, she let them share a toast, to us and to Kelly for the soundtrack, before launching into Heartbreak Story, a track from her 2020 album that chronicles resilience through rupture. The song's cathartic build mirrored the couple's journey, their clasped hands a visual anchor as Clarkson's voice cracked with raw power on the bridge. These interludes weren't anomalies, they were emblematic of Clarkson's ethos as an artist who thrives on connection. Her studio sessions residency, conceived as a stripped-down celebration of her songwriting roots, allows for such spontaneity, fewer pyrotechnics, more piano, and ample space for audience interaction. Drawing from her daytime show expertise, where surprises and heartfelt segments are staples, Clarkson excels at these pivots, turning potential